98% of local businesses are completely invisible to AI search engines in 2026. Not poorly ranked, invisible. When a buyer asks ChatGPT for the best plumber in Denver, or Perplexity for an emergency dentist, or Google AI overviews for a family HVAC company, the model names someone else. Or it names nobody from your street. You do not lose the click. You never enter the shortlist. I'm going to show first what invisible actually means across ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google AI overviews, Claude, and Gemini. Second, why 98% of local shops fall out of those answers. Third, the 4 signals models used to skip you. Fourth, the 30-day visibility playbook. And then the recap, plus what to do Monday morning. Second, what invisible actually means. Invisible is not a slogan, it is a measurement. You run 10 money prompts, best plus your category plus your city, emergency plus category, near me, price, availability. You run them on ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google, AI overviews, Claude and Gemini. 3 outcomes only, named, ignored, or competitor only. Named means the model cites you and a buyer can call. Ignored means the answer exists and you are not in it. Competitor only means the model hands the job to the shop across town. As of August 2026, most local businesses sit in ignored or competitor only on 8 or 9 of those 10 prompts. That is the 98%. They still have a Google business profile. They still buy classic SEO. They still post 3 times a week. ChatGPT does not care. The model wants a clean entity it can extract and corroborate. If it cannot, it skips you. Google AI overviews sit on top of classic results. Gemini blends maps, reviews, and web sources. Perplexity cites 3 to 8 sources and moves on. Claude wants consistent facts. If you are not in those citations, the customer never sees your phone number. The old scoreboard was rank and clicks. The new scoreboard is mention rate. 98% of local businesses have not built a mention rate scoreboard. They are flying a 2016 dashboard over a 2026 airport. Search Console can look fine while ChatGPT has already stopped naming you. That is the trap. Third, why 98% get skipped. Reason number 1 is entity mess. Name, address, and phone do not match across Google Business Profile, the website, and directories. Hours are wrong by 1 day. Categories drifted after a rebrand. Models hate conflict. When Gemini sees 2 phones and Claude sees 2 addresses, they withhold the citation. Conflict looks like 2 different businesses. The safe move for the model is to pick the cleaner record. Reason number 2 is unextractable pages. Hero banners. Text locked in images. Page builder soup. Models lift HTML facts. They guess at slogans. If your service pages do not say who you help, what you do, where you operate, typical timeline, and price range in plain language, you are a blob. A blob does not get cited. A structured local business does. Reason number 3 is stale proof. Reviews older than a year. No service-specific language, stock photos. 0 third-party mentions. Perplexity. And Claude treat thin proof like a brochure. They cite the shop with fresh outcome reviews from the last 90 days. A 5-star average from 2023 is not confidence, it is a museum label. Reason number 4 is no measurement. Agencies sell blog posts and screenshot page 1 rankings. Nobody runs the 10 prompts every week. Nobody notices ChatGPT stopped naming you after a theme update. Invisible is silent. That is why the number is 98 and not 40. But it gets worse. 0-click search already ate a huge share of Google traffic. AI overviews accelerate that. Buyers get a name and a phone without landing on your service page. If your only scoreboard is Search Console, you can watch traffic fall while a competitor collects the calls because ChatGPT keeps saying their name. Rank without mention rate is a trophy on a wall nobody visits. Fourth, the visibility playbook you can run this quarter. Play number 1. Baseline those 10 money prompts this week. Log named, ignored, or competitor only across ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google AI overviews, Claude and Gemini. That is your starting score as of August 2026. If you cannot produce that log, you are guessing. Play number 2. Make the business extractable. Rewrite the top 3 service pages in plain language. Who you help, what you do, where you operate, timeline, price range, proof. Kill text locked in images. Add FAQ blocks from real sales objections. Models lift those fields. They do not lift a cinematic hero reel. Play number 3. Align the entity. Same name, address, phone, hours, and category language on Google Business Profile, the site, and the top directories. 1 mismatch is enough to suppress a citation. Hours wrong by 1 day is how voice answers send a customer to a locked door. Play number 4. Raise proof velocity. Service-specific reviews in the last 90 days. Outcome language, not 5-star spam. Photos that match the real shop. Third-party mentions on local sites. Multi-voice confidence is how Perplexity and Claude decide you are not a brochure. Play number 5. Recheck the same 10 prompts every week. If mention rate does not move in 30 days, the work is theatre. Cap vanity blogging, fund the pages, reviews, a measurement that change whether ChatGPT names you. 90-day build, days 1 through 30. Baseline, name address, phone cleanup. Rewrite the top 3 service pages, days 31 through 60. Reviews, FAQ blocks, internal links between services, cities, and proof, days 61 through 90. Defend competitor prompts where you are ignored and cut. Spend that cannot show an AI mention delta. Ninja is built for that gap. Visibility score, AI mention tracking, and the local signals models actually extract. We do not guarantee a ChatGPT citation, we do make invisibility measurable. So a local owner stops guessing and starts watching the shortlist that creates jobs. Here is the recap. 98% of local businesses are invisible to AI search in 2026. Invisible means ignored or competitor only on the prompts that create jobs. The 4 killers are entity mess, unextractable pages, stale proof, and no measurement. The playbook is baseline, extract, align, prove, and recheck. If you cannot tell whether ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google AI Overviews, Claude, and Gemini name you this week, you do not have an AI search system. You have a hope. Get started at tryninja.ai.